Hey guys, Professor Bill, Comic Book University, and Robotech issue number 5. Okay, so here's the deal. I actually broke down, and I know this is not necessarily about the comic book, but I broke down and I actually watched the first 3 episodes of Battletech. I can't believe I just did that. Robotech on Netflix. I did it. I took the plunge, okay? I don't want to watch too far into it because I'm kind of interested in reading the comic book here. But I'm wondering if maybe the comic book isn't diverging a little bit. And you guys are going to have to let me know, honestly, because like I said, I don't want to, I'd rather read it in the comic book first. But seeing the TV show was actually really different. I didn't realize that the aliens were actually huge. Like, they're gigantic. They're all giants. Like, what the frig? Humans don't stand a chance. Excuse me, Micronians. Micronians don't stand a chance. What the hell, man? So yeah, that was a huge surprise to me that they did not portray well in the comic. I'm very disappointed in the comic right now. Anyway, right now it turns out that Glovell did die. That's a shame. And Lisa's trying to figure out, how to be the new captain. That's great. I love that. And she wants she wants everybody to land the SDF-1 on Mars because they need a bit of a resupply right before they get to Earth. But I'm sure they could go without. I mean, for crying out loud, they came back from like around Pluto. I think they'll be fine. Anyway, she does have a double purpose there because her boyfriend Carl went there. Now, when she goes and lands the SDF-1 on Mars, she goes in first and she starts checking out these old logs, and they wind up going to a certain point where it says, listen, I have to be careful what I'm going to say. The last entry says this because I believe that I'm being monitored and my life is almost certainly in danger. Anyway, I'm sad to report that I've become complicit in, and then it cuts off. She's like, oh, Carl, come on. And all of a sudden, after she shouts out, oh, Carl appears in like a ghost form and reaches out to try and touch her. Dude, what's up with this freaky crap? I love the diaspora between these different worlds, like aliens and high tech that we don't know what they're, even though we had like 10 years to try and figure it out, we still don't know the first thing about it for the most part. Why did we lose the star drive? And dude, like now all of a sudden there's ghosts. I'm really digging this. I'm digging this. This is really cool, but I do honestly want to know, did this diverge? Because if it's diverging so much, I'll just go on and start watching the rest of the Macros team, in Robotech on Netflix. But I don't know, whatever. So until I know, it's hard to really give a grade, but I am going to give it a fair liking. Okay, I know it's not an actual grade, but I need to know if this is actually diverging, because right now, I feel like maybe they gave us only but so much just so they could change the story, as we go on. And if that's the case, awesome. But if they're supposed to be sticking to the story, they've missed way too much. And I'm actually bothered that there's so much that I couldn't figure out by reading a comic book. I should know more reading the comic book, reading anything, reading the back of a toothpaste label than watching an actual TV show. So there's a little bit of disappointment there, but I'm going to withhold my judgment, and I'm going to check the comments. All right, guys. Professor Bell, Comic Book University. Class dismissed.